Some of the AI video clips being generated lately are absolutely wild, almost blurring the line between reality and pure imagination. In just a minute, I'm going to share a prompting secret that consistently gives you better, cleaner clips every single time. We'll dive into my favorite image to video workflow, experiment with some nifty object swapping tricks, and even look at how to handle product placements like a pro. I'll also show you one critical mistake you absolutely need to avoid. And if you stick with me, you'll walk away feeling like a short form video master. Plus, I'll explain exactly how Vizard fits into this process so you stop wasting hours manually chopping up your footage for social media. First, step 1 is all about getting access to the right tools, so sign up for the generators that fit your budget and experimentation style. Many services offer free daily credits for testing, but remember that access is just the gateway. The real power is in your publishing strategy. Let's talk about text-to-video prompts, which I break down into 5 essential pillars: camera, subject, action, background, and style. For the camera, define your movement, like a slow zoom, a crane shot, or a wide pan to give the AI a clear direction. When choosing a subject, be specific about who or what is at the center of the frame, like a cyberpunk character or a specific object. For the action, describe exactly what they are doing, whether it's frantic typing, hacking a keypad, or simply scanning a futuristic screen. Set the scene with a descriptive background like a neon city, an alleyway, or a high-tech lab to anchor your prompt. Finally, define the style, cinematic, anime, or 3D render, because this single word completely changes how the model interprets your request. Once you hit generate, aim for a mid-level creativity score to keep your results focused rather than chaotic. Pay close attention to newer model versions, which often feature much better character consistency and more realistic lighting reactions. However, keep in mind that text-to-video has quirks, and sometimes hands or props might behave strangely or disappear entirely. That brings me to my favorite approach: image to video, which uses a source image to keep your visuals locked and consistent. Because you are starting with a locked-in image, the model has much less freedom to introduce weird anatomy or random prop failures. Just upload your image and add a small camera move, like a subtle parallax or a slow zoom, to bring it to life instantly. I once generated a cyberpunk portrait that actually reached toward a keypad, with the screen lights realistically reflecting on the character's skin. For narrative shorts, this level of consistency is gold, allowing you to take one well-composed still and generate several usable clips. Now, for complex actions like grabbing a prop, you might encounter a magic trick moment where the object shifts awkwardly between frames. Don't treat the raw generator output as your final deliverable, but rather as your raw source footage for your edit. This is exactly where Vizard shines, because it takes that long-form footage and finds the viral, high-energy moments for you automatically. Simply upload your video, let Vizard's algorithm identify the best segments, and tweak the captions to perfection. I rely heavily on its auto-editing and scheduling features to make sure my content hits the right platforms when my audience is most active. When you talk about these tools on camera, be conversational and use them naturally, like sharing a quick win about a successful TikTok post. Some generators now offer video-to-video editing, which lets you rotoscope objects like a jacket and swap them out while keeping the lighting perfect. While impressive, these tools aren't perfect, so a human in the loop is still necessary to review, select, and discard the bad frames. My rule is to use these AI tricks for background props or subtle placements rather than close-ups where brand fidelity is non-negotiable. If you need perfect logos, it is always safer to composite them in a professional editor or do a bit of manual work. To scale up, stop treating every render as a precious commodity and start treating your output as a factory line of content. Vizard automates roughly 80% of the post-production work, from captioning to aspect ratio formatting for different platforms. The content calendar view gives you a bird's eye perspective on everything queued, so you never miss a beat in your posting schedule. Compare that manual grind of downloading, editing, and scheduling with Vizard's workflow, and it's easy to see why it's a massive time saver. Another huge win is the ability to create variations automatically, helping you A/B test different hooks for the same 15-second moment. So, what should you avoid? Never fall in love with a single raw AI render, because you need to keep iterating and refining. To wrap up, text-to-video is cinematic, image-to-video gives you control, and smart automation is what actually lets you scale. Vizard doesn't replace your creativity. It just stops the tedious administrative tasks from killing the fun part of making art. Combine these AI-rendered scenes with Vizard's powerful auto-editing, and you'll spend way more time coming up with big ideas. That's it for this one, but if you want my exact prompting templates or a step-by-step workflow, just let me know. Until next time, keep creating fast, iterate on your process, and let the tools do the tedious stuff so you can focus on the vision.